There are over 114 million active YouTube channels, and this year I became one of them. I wrote out the points that I wanted to make, I set up my camera, and I hit record. And since then, it's been 6 months, and my videos have been anything but viral sensations, but that's okay. Now, I would be lying if I said that I didn't have in the back of my mind when I started this YouTube channel that maybe someday I could make money from content creation, but I was prepared for the growth to be slow. I had done my research and I knew that getting monetized on YouTube was gonna take a while. Basically, I was willing to put in the work, but I really wasn't expecting to get anything out of creating these videos for me personally until I got monetized. Right now, I'm sitting at a little over 600 subscribers, which I'm very proud of. And this idea that you don't see any benefit from starting a YouTube channel unless you're making money from it, unless you're monetized, at least for me, could not be further from the truth. I have to give credit where credit is due. I didn't come up with the idea for this video. There's a creator, her name is Camilla Ray, and she did a video about how YouTube's completely changed her life with under 500 subscribers. And I love the way she articulated how she's seen benefits from creating a YouTube channel, even though her channel is very small. As I was watching her video, I started to think about my own YouTube channel, and there have absolutely been benefits that I've seen. And so I thought it was worth talking about. Even though my videos don't get a ton of views right now, the process of creating them has been just an incredible creative outlet for me. When I was growing up, I loved art class. I always had some kind of project going. I was actually an art major in college. I wanted to be a graphic designer and work for Hallmark cards. That was my dream. And somewhere along the way, I let that voice inside of my head get to me and tell me that I wasn't talented enough to compete in that field, and that I needed to pick something that was a little more conservative and stable. To be fair to me, it was '08, and so the entire market was crashing. There were a lot of graphic designers getting laid off, as there were in tons of other departments. And so I let that fear get to me and I switched to business. At the time I thought, it's okay, we can do business and art can just be a hobby. But the problem is, that just never really happened. I got really busy, and luckily I'm in marketing. So there is a creative problem-solving element to that. But as I've continued to get promotions and climb the corporate ladder, my day-to-day gets further and further away from that hands-on creative approach. And I've realized that the process of coming up with these video topics and filming has just been a really healthy creative outlet for me. I didn't realize how much my left-sided brain needed to be creating and building something. While I do have this creative side, I'm extremely practical and goal-oriented. So after college, I always thought of my free time and any kind of hobby or activity as being something that needed to get me closer to a goal, whether that was like working longer hours to get the next promotion or working towards some kind of physical fitness goal. In my 20s, I ran marathons. That was my thing. And while that was fun, I just never really approached a hobby as something that I could just do because it was fun. It always had to have some kind of like goal behind it. And so I actually really love that it takes a long time to get monetized on YouTube because it's forcing me to slow down and just really enjoy the process. In this act of creating, I'm feeling happier, I'm feeling more energized. You guys, my energy level on the weekends when I create my videos is like completely night and day. And I'm having so much fun because it's given me this new area to explore where I'm learning more about videography, I'm thinking more about storytelling, and I'm trying to consistently make my videos better and better. It's just opened up this entirely new hobby that I had never considered before. Basically, I feel happier because I'm creating something, even if it's not producing something like making money. I also feel like I'm helping people with my content. On my channel, I talk a lot about financial freedom. I'm documenting my journey of starting an Airbnb, and I get so many nice comments from people. And so it makes me feel really good thinking that maybe I'm helping someone get closer to their goal. I've always had the heart of a teacher. My very first major in college was education. And then I realized, maybe I'm not like that much of a kid person. I know that's probably a terrible thing to admit, but I don't think I could make teaching in a school my career. But in doing this and starting this YouTube channel, it really allows me to kind of have that teaching side in a way that's maybe a better fit for me. One of the biggest advantages that I've seen from starting this YouTube channel is that it's pushed me outside of my comfort zone. Any time in my life that I've forced myself to kind of get out of that comfort zone, really cool things have always happened. I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for about 10 years, and I didn't because I was scared of what my friends would think, and I was scared of getting mean comments from strangers. And those fears turned out to be kind of silly. First and foremost, when you launch your YouTube channel, your friends and family are not going to see it. It's not going to get like randomly served up to them. The only friends and family that know about this are the people that I've told, and they've all been super, super supportive. They're the first people that usually watch my videos. As far as the mean comments go, I've been so pleasantly surprised at how supportive people are and how most people who watch my videos have similar goals to me and are just here to learn. When I do get that occasional comment, and I'm sure that there'll be more of them as the channel continues to grow, but when I do get that occasional negative comment because someone doesn't like Airbnb or they don't like me talking about money, I just tell myself, you know what? They don't know me, just like I don't know them, and maybe they're having a bad day. It's nothing personal against me. But never in my life did I think that me as like this ultimate people pleaser would be able to kind of just brush off those comments and not let it affect my day in a negative way. Never in a million years thought that would happen. So I feel like that's a huge sign of growth for me. This video is just a little reminder that a hobby doesn't have to be productive. It doesn't have to be getting you to a particular goal. You can get a lot of benefit out of something just for the sake of learning, having fun, and creating something. And it's also a little reminder to not let fear hold you back, whether that's creating a YouTube channel or doing something else. I think that is everything. Until the next video, bye guys.